That's going yeah. That's going yeah. Over the monster. Over the monster, baby. You like that? You like that?
And the Red Sox open up game one.
What's going on, Bears fans? It's RP here of the Bears Essentials Rebooked, the Nagy era, coming to you after a tough Week 7 loss to the New England Patriots, 38-31. The Bears, I guess the name of the game would have been special teams, giving up 14 points on a kick return, as well as a blocked punt later in the game. The Bears came out moving the ball well, really Trubisky doing a whole ton of running and just using his feet quite a bit, but also not necessarily seeing the field maybe the way Nagy and the offensive coordinators want him to be doing. The Bears defense unfortunately didn't seem like they could stop Brady in the first drive, and then had problems again. Were really exploited in that linebacker and short route area that the doctor was talking about to us last show. And hopefully we'll get into a little bit of that later, since obviously Khalil Mack has now been neutralized and the Bears defense is maybe not as strong as we thought they were. The alarming thing for me, being a Bears fan in this one, is that there seems to be the same mistakes being made. Not necessarily that there's just mistakes, but mistakes that are kind of remedial, that are happening more than once. This is a sign of a young team, but it's also, you look for development, and whether that's coaching or whether that's just player personnel not picking up on the system, it seems to not be happening right now for the Bears. Hopefully it will in the future. So we have a tough one against the Jets. The Bears are now 3-3 in the division, which again is still putting us in the middle of the pack. So we're division still up for grabs. Two Moons, where are you? Tell me what you got for me today.
What's up, RP Bear Essentials? Dr. Mathismo in the house. It's a little chilly right now here in Chi-Town. It's flu season, so don't forget your shots. Protect yourself, inoculate yourself against these viruses, chicken soup, and all that. I wish the Bears had done it, because it seemed like they had a hard time getting up, getting out of bed, and showing up to work against the New England Patriots. As the game progressed, it seemed like the virus was spreading. They almost didn't make it. It seemed like they were giving up, and by the fourth quarter, they were ready to call it quits. If it wasn't for that little booster shot, that little interception by Kyle Fuller, I think they would have gone home early. This was a rough game. This was hard to watch, seeing this defense struggling in very familiar ways. Last week, a depleted Dolphins offensive line used simple double teams on our interior defensive linemen to generate movement and activate an effective inside running game. Now, the New England Patriots have a far more complex blocking scheme that uses double teams, stretch plays, zone blocking, a lot of cut blocks, and then tight ends and running backs to chip, to block down, to wham block, and to crack back. A lot of attention was paid to the defensive linemen, and normally that frees up linebackers to flow and play fast downhill and make plays in the backfield. This was the second week in a row where we saw a failure of our inside linebackers, Trevathan and Smith, to take advantage of all this attention on our defensive line and enforce the run game. And if you're a receiver with explosive ability, just break your route to the inside. The Bears will miss the tackles, and you'll run 60 yards for a touchdown. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. Khalil Mack is not the same player. His ankle is worth $20 million, and it is injured. He is not dominating. He is getting blocked to the ground by tight ends and linemen. He's getting chipped by running backs. It's time to put him up and let him rest, let him recover. Let's give Aaron Lynch a chance to come and show us what he can do. Bears fans, I'm not happy to say this, but I think the diagnosis is in. We got bad news. Teams are figuring out the Bears' weakness. Now, the Jets aren't the greatest team in the world, but I think that we've seen simple, basic blocking schemes and simple, basic passing schemes can defeat the Bears at this point. I'm picking the Jets over the Bears, 27-20.
Fancy match. Fancy match.
It's so great, it's like a catch.
Fancy match. Fancy match.
If you got a purse, then we will snatch.
It's me, Fancy, and I'm in disguise. I'm meeting Matrell because he's on the run after saving Master Phlow.
So good to see you.
Hi.
Hi. Oh man.
You're here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm on the run. This is new for me. I mean, I guess sometimes I'm feeling like Mitch when defensive players are chasing him. When you're on the run, you just gotta scramble.
You don't want to get sacked.
No, you don't want to get sacked. Oh my God, Master Phlow is safe. Thank God.
Where is he?
I cannot reveal that.
Oh.
He's got to be safe.
Safe.
But just understand, he's fine.
Okay.
He's at home.
Here's my question.
Yes.
Are the New England Patriots the best team of all time?
Yeah, cheating, sure.
Yes. Okay, good. And they have a very good quarterback who's married to a supermodel.
Yeah, that's right. Mitch, yo, you got to get that supermodel. I would like a supermodel for a wife too.
Mitch is in his second year as a quarterback?
Yes, as I am in my second year of reporting for the Bears Essentials.
You've made a lot more progress than Mitch. In Tom Brady's second year, was he doing as good as Mitch was doing in his second year?
Well, no. Brady already won a Super Bowl by then.
Sorry, Mitch. Mitchell Trubisky, is he more or less popular than Jay Cutler? He's not great.
He's not great. You know, I mean, what does he do? Because he gives you that look.
This look.
Yes, exactly. That look.
We should do it together.
Ready? All right, Fanci, I gotta go because the Dolphin Dave could be anywhere. Guys, I gotta go. We gotta keep soul searching. I'll keep you posted on my whereabouts wherever I go. I can't really tell you or
You're like
disclose that.
Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah, where can you find me? I don't know. I'm gonna make it hard for us. So hey, go Bears, bear down. We'll see you next time. Again, such a pleasure.
Get out of here.
Wish me luck.
Good luck.
I'll get you, Matrell Tuluski!
It's me, Fanci, and this is Football Fancy. Well, Bears lost. Again. And I guess maybe this is what mediocrity feels like, because I thought they were good, and then now they keep losing, so maybe they're just, like, average, like in the middle of the pack. And some people would say being in the middle is worse than being anywhere else. And I really thought that because I had met with Matrell that we were gonna do good this week because that I thought was a sign. But I think it was just a sign that he was on the lam. This week, the Bears play the Jets. The Jets, I don't know. I know nothing about the Jets. They're from New York, but then so are the Giants, I think. I'm trying to say something else about the Jets, but I mean, I don't know anything about them. I'm not even sure what color their costumes are. I think green. I will say this though, I really like teams that are not named after people or animals. I prefer a team named after an inanimate object like a jet. As you know, I live in Los Angeles, and the Los Angeles Dodgers are in the World Series right now. They're winning about as many games as the Bears. And they're playing the Boston Red Sox. And that's two teams with names that are not people or animals. Actually, I don't know what a Dodger is. My prediction is that the Bears are going to win. And I think they're going to win. I think this is going to be a big comeback win for them. 42-17. Anyways, this is Fanci signing off, and go Bears.
Now, the New England Patriots have a far more complex blocking scheme that uses double teams, stretch plays, zone blocking, a lot of cut blocks, and then tight ends and running backs to chip, to block down, to
shrimp
block.
Creole, shrimp gumbo, pan fried, deep fried, stir fried. There's pineapple shrimp, lemon shrimp, coconut shrimp, pepper shrimp, shrimp soup, shrimp stew, shrimp salad, shrimp and potatoes, shrimp burger, shrimp sandwich. That's about it.
Here's another question for you. Two questions. First part is your name, is it pronounced Matrell or Matrell?
What's up? Oh, God.